My name is Macy, and I am currently a student at Craig High School. Diving has become an obsession of mine, and I cannot get enough. I started scuba diving when the program was first introduced 2 years ago during my sophomore year. I fell in love with it, and I have over 60 dives now, and I'm working towards being a dive master. Under the water, there is so much to see. I've always been fascinated with marine life, and diving has made me gain so much respect for more than just the land we live on, but the whole other world down below us, too. So join me in the journey I'm about to take you on into the depths below. I have recently learned about the different marine lives in my marine bio class this year. It's amazing to know how such simple looking life is actually very complex. Actually being able to experience what's down there and see the vast colors is extraordinary. It doesn't scare me one bit, even when a sea lion decides to drop by. Now that diving has become a part of my life, it has added so much interest into the marine biology field. I absolutely have fallen in love with what our ocean has to offer. Scuba diving, I recommend it for everyone to at least try, but it for sure isn't for everyone. It can definitely be intimidating in the beginning, but sometimes sticking with something can really change your life forever. Honestly, what my favorite part is you never know what you're going to see. And this is one of those times. The smallest things that are living but look so strange are one of my favorites, such as this one here. Diving in the winter definitely may be the coldest, especially when it's like 15 degrees out, but it's by far the best clarity. But the weather is definitely a drawback because too much wind can make out for limited diving spots. These jellyfish looking things were all over the kelp. There were hundreds of them. This is what diving is. So many things that you may have never seen before. You could be a diver your whole life and still experience so much each dive. That's what really gets me, the excitement of what's really going on in our oceans. Now, almost in every little cave or overhang spot, you're gonna find scallops and a bunch of little rockfish. With the sea cucumbers, I do see them all the time, but to see one moving like this, like he has a head and he's just moving it around, was pretty cool to me. I had to get footage of it. These two dives were videoed right outside of Craig, Alaska, along some rocks about 50 feet down. Here would be evidence of an octopus. We have seen octopus before in their dens, but unfortunately we were not able to track down this one. This sea urchin was the biggest sea urchin I've seen. It was probably right up next to the size of a volleyball. Not only is there just marine life, but some of the rock formations that have formed are pretty amazing. You don't necessarily always see those up here, or even really think that down there similar things could be happening. The kingdom Animalia and the many different phylums and their classes, they're all so complex once you really get into the details of each. The fact that something as simple as a jellyfish or even a crab is actually very and unbelievably complex. I've only been diving for 2 years and I'm already impressed. I cannot wait to see what diving holds for the future. There's so much more to be seen. As I continue on my scuba diving journey, I hope to be able to dive all around the world. I've only dove cold water, and to go to warm water would be a whole new experience.